Hey everybody, I'm Jay,
And I'm Ren.
and this is Trailer Jury. So we are doing 28 years later, and fuck this movie.
Lies! Deceptions!
I didn't hate it for the first half, but I'm just going to start off with this. We made a big deal about will or won't they hang Dong. And by God, they hung Dong.
Oh yeah, a lot of dong in this movie. That is for sure.
Around that part is where I was like, what the fuck is this? Spoilers ahead, like 100% spoilers ahead.
The trailer lied. The trailer lied so hard.
They made it look like a really cool movie. It was very quiet and somber.
They added stuff that just it made no sense. Like they made it seem like there's going to be this big huge cult aspect. And you could see it in the movie where people were wearing these weird masks and you're like, why are these people wearing these weird masks? No explanation.
No explanation.
They didn't dive into it at all.
They kept like showcasing a cool movie that like we're about to show you, and then it just ended with zombie dick and a zombie giving birth, and it was weird ending. I didn't like the ending at all.
The movie is essentially follows a kid who has essentially come to age in this village and has to go out and kill zombies, locate resources to help the village.
Like a video game. I cannot stress how much this movie just played itself out like a quest in a video game.
But the thing that happens is his dad cheats on his mother, who we don't know at the time has cancer. And the cancer is like in her brain, so she's confused.
Yeah.
So they don't know what's wrong with her because they don't have doctors anymore. So he decides, because his dad's a piece of shit, to take his mother out of the safety of the town to where he was told there is actually a doctor, and that's essentially the movie. Is him going to find this doctor.
Yeah, it introduces us to the town with the hunt, and then it quickly goes into the cheating, and it's like, I need to save my mom. Nobody really cares about her except me. I'm gonna find Mr. Doctor.
Which he does on the way there. He meets up with a military guy from Sweden. Why is he there? His boat crashed, apparently.
I was gonna say mercenaries, because I just thought they were there to like steal like loot from an abandoned England. You know?
No, he was on patrol because they've quarantined the entire island.
Right. So why are they still showing up? Like, why wouldn't you just stay out of contact completely and isolate the island? I thought it was like a rogue force.
That's what he was doing. They patrol around the island to make sure nobody gets off the island. But then they hit a rock and his boat sank. That was the whole thing. So it was pointless to have him there.
I must have missed that because all I saw was them like dropping onto the island like a group of army dudes.
Yep.
And then I saw them break into what looked like a vault. And then people just dropped from the roofs and like fucked them up.
I think they were just literally running from the zombies.
Okay. All right.
They like ran into a spillway, essentially. So they were in the sewers. But yeah, their boat just crashed. His character really didn't have much of a point. His point was to die, but I don't feel like he really added anything to it.
He saved them for a minute. I enjoyed his character until they just like pulled him apart like pulled pork.
Yeah, I have a problem with them because they grab the skull of somebody and just rip the skull off with the spine. That's not how that works. This isn't Mortal Kombat.
It was cool to see, though. And can we talk about how insane the doctor was?
Insane? I don't think he was insane.
I mean, he carried the kid's skull all the way back to camp, and the giant tower of skulls we saw is him just trying to like honor dead humans, and he like burns the kid's head and pulls all the hair and scalp off, cleans it, and then just asks the kid that came to save his mom asked him to place his friend's head in the pile of bones.
Were they friends? He did just try to shoot them.
But before that, he tried to save him.
He did technically save them.
Yeah, and then tried to kill them. Can we say why he tried to kill them? Because that was also a pretty weird-ass part of the movie.
A fucking pregnant zombie. How did this zombie get pregnant?
Listen,
Zombies be fucking.
there was a giant zombie with a big dick. That's what we kept alluding to.
Yeah, the alpha zombie.
I was honestly joking about the dick joke because, like, Cillian Murphy hung dong in the old one, and it was like a crippled looking, like, soft dick scene. So I was just making a joke. They went the other way with this movie. It was a giant zombie with a big swinging dick, and the camera was always aimed from the foot up. Like, they never showed him head on. And when they finally did, he wasn't even that tall, but they made a point to aim the camera from the foot up, just with big dick swinging around your face. It's fucking weird, man.
I think that dick was at least 1.5 feet long, a minimum, and that was 1.5 feet soft.
Right. My takeaway from them overexposing that penis is he's been fucking zombies and making babies?
Apparently, but we're like,
I don't know.
I don't know like where these other babies were.
We see it at the start of the film, and I saw it with my friend, and he was convinced that like it was just a kid zombie from like all those years ago. But I was like, nah, dude, I think that's a newborn 8-year-old zombie. And then at the end of the movie, they showed that it probably was, because this giant zombie with his giant dick has been fucking zombies and making babies. And then for the rest of the movie, he's like chasing that baby down. And that's why the Swedish soldier Eric, the friend, tried to kill like the main kid. I forget the main kid's name.
Spike.
Yep. It was 100% Spike, which is an insane name. He's not a dog. It's like they forgot how to name children in like the years since the apocalypse.
Yeah, but I can describe the movie as kid comes of age, kid gets mad at dad, kid tries to find doctor for his mother, zombie gives birth, kid finds doctor kills mother because she has cancer, kid gives baby to the village, kid goes off on his own. That's the movie. That's the entire movie. That's it. Now, did you get any of that from the trailer?
No.
I got cult. This big cult. These secrets in this cult. That's what I got from the trailer.
They look like they were about to sacrifice the baby to the giant tower of like altar skull. And that is not what that scene was. It was edited exceptionally. Good job, editor. Bad job, screenwriter and director. Definitely more screenwriter. Why? Okay, so the doctor finds out that the chick has cancer.
Because all her like lymph nodes are like swollen, and she's got like
swollen from her breast and her like neck. He's just like, you're covered in like tumors. You're gonna die.
Because she's so confused, it's like it's probably in your brain.
Yeah,
you're not going to live.
Right. How the doctor saved the kid and his mom from the giant big dick zombie was he shot him up with like peyote or hallucinogenics in like a blow dart. And then as the kid and his mom are hugging it out about the cancer, he blow darts the kid with the mom's permission, then just casually walks her into the pyre like he did Eric and just kills her.
I'm pretty sure he did it in an ethical way.
Right. But that's where I was like, the kid's dad was right. The doctor is kind of fucking batshit insane. She was alive and he just unalived her because like it's for the best. Like there was no lead up to it. And she was just like, yeah, I'm tired. Let's just get it over with. And he just walked her to her death, and he brings back the skull and gives it to the kid. And the kid, after his peyote trip blow dart situation, like meaningfully looks at this skull and places it on the topmost part of the skull tower. And I was just lost at that point. I was like, this movie never got around to anything cool.
No, it really didn't.
And then it ended.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about this fucking ending. How it turned into a fucking comedy where people are doing like parkour flips and like
In the last 2 minutes.
it's like the Irish show up.
So, just so we can explain to the people, he burns the kid's mom. He takes the non-infected zombie baby that I think will still grow up to be some sort of a zombie child.
I wouldn't trust it. I would not trust it.
So this kid just walks back to the island over a sandbar when the tide is low, drops the baby off in front of his town, then walks back across to the mainland to just live in the wilderness where the Irish find him when there's like 60 seconds of the movie to go. Like the last minute, out of nowhere, like this Irish street gang in tracksuits appear out of nowhere.
Very, very clean tracksuits, even though they're fighting zombies in hand-to-hand combat.
Now, I don't know if you've seen the second movie. I believe in the second film they had many like gangs ruling the city because it had just broken down into factions. And I'm not going to watch it to confirm, but I'm pretty sure that the gang was like from the second movie. But that was shoehorned in like nobody's business. I've never seen something like just slapped on.
It felt so out of place.
So
It just turned
weird.
into a goddamn comedy.
It had like punk rock British music in the background. Fuck 'em up. It was just a weird movie, man. I didn't like it. I thought it was going to be cool. It had cool shots that they used exceptionally great in the trailer.
Oh yeah, the cinematography in this was really good.
Really good. They used all the cool scenes in the trailer and convinced us it was like gonna be a sweet movie.
It was not. But like I have an issue because some of these zombies looked absolutely identical. Like all the fat crawling zombies
Yeah.
were the same guy. The big alpha zombies, I'm pretty sure were also just identical critters because they killed one earlier
Yep.
and then the other one was exactly the same. So I'm like, well, that's kind of lame. You couldn't make them a little different, make them stand out a little bit more.
Or like, why not explain why they look the same? I just kept expecting them to say something just like, oh, these things evolved in the past decades. In like 30 years, they've just evolved into like this sort of like primate zombie creatures that now fucking breed and have like alphas that look in a specific way. But they didn't say any of that. This was show don't tell done poorly. Like there was no exposition, just guesswork.
I don't even think the zombies even looked good. Like all the running zombies, they just all wore like leotards with like blood splattered on them.
They all look like almost naked zombies, which was different than the first movie or the start of the movie where they were just clothed infected humans.
Yeah.
This looked like they'd almost evolved into some tribal zombie culture, and it looked like some of these things wore masks. It almost looked like they had a culture, but none of that was explained. We just kind of wandered through the world with this kid and his cancered mom, and then the doctor burned her alive, and then gave him her skull, and then he left the zombie baby at his township. And then Irish fighting tracksuit people came and saved him. And the guy goes, "Hey, I'm Jimmy," and the credits roll.
I just didn't feel like there was a point to this movie. Like they could have explored so many different things.
I enjoyed the first half because I thought they were going to go down those roads. I'm like, man, the second half's going to be sick. They're going to really show and explain what I'm seeing here. Then it was just fucking...
You saw glimpses of it. The town is setting up this big banquet because Spike went out and did his thing and rite of passage that he did. And they're setting up all these tables and there's a person standing there in a cult mask. And you're like, why is that person standing there?
Right.
So I feel like they shot a different movie from what they released.
Ugh. Who told them to make it about, like, who went in and said the second half we should show a lot of dick and a zombie giving birth and then pull people apart like toothpicks and explain nothing?
But I heard that's like, oh, Cillian Murphy shows up in the movie near the end. It's not Cillian Murphy, it's Jimmy.
It's fucking Jimmy.
The trailer lied to us completely. It led us astray. This is going on the list. It's a thing we're starting now. It was a list of shame for trailers. Because of the trailer, I hate this movie. If I saw it without the trailer, I would have thought differently, but the trailer ruined it for me.
Yeah, like the past two films we actually saw, it was so different than the trailer.
Yeah, we're talking 28 years later, and
Karate Kid Legends. Yeah, like they both lied. I was excited on both those trailers. I was just like, you're wrong, Jay. These are going to be good movies. Look at these trailers. This is a perfect example of why trailer jury exists. They both lied so bad.
yeah, what the hell?
The second half was so confusing.
This is where we get them for false advertising.
It didn't even give me like the joy of like having seen a film.
Yeah, this one felt like work. This one felt like I was watching it because we had to do a video on it. That like I found myself scrolling Instagram during this movie. I'm like,
I wasn't into it. I was just like, this is kind of a chore after the second half.
Yeah, that's it. That's our review. Trailer lied. You motherfuckers. Don't waste your time.
This movie cost $60 million to make, and it only made 10 more.
Yeah, because it sucks. But I'm going to leave it at that. It's like it should have been about the cults, or it should have been about the Jimmies. Trailer lied to us. Makes me hate this movie. That's my thing.
It was also too slow.
It was pretty slow.
Yeah, because it didn't really say much. It showed a lot of stuff. I don't know, man. I didn't like it. This is a no for me.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Sorry you got sucked into another shitty movie by a trailer lying to you. We're trying to fix this.
I'm still sad from having seen that movie.
All right, thanks, everybody. Please like and subscribe. That's it from us. Bye.
Bye.